We are outside the map, and today we're setting off on a very special journey. We're going to uncover the magical corners of the United Kingdom that don't show up in the main tourist guides, but will absolutely take your breath away. Did you know there's a waterfall in the UK where you can swim in crystal clear waters without seeing a single tourist? Or that there's a park in England that actually inspired New York's Central Park, yet almost no one knows about it? Get ready because we're traveling through England, Scotland, and Wales to discover those hidden gems that will make your next trip to the UK truly one of a kind. And here's our promise. Every place we mention today is accessible. Some are completely free, and all of them are perfect for escaping the crowds. Because let's be honest, who really wants to wait in line for hours just to take the same photo as thousands of other tourists? England, Secrets of the South. We're starting our journey in England. And no, we're not going to talk about London. Well, actually yes, but the London you've never seen before. Little Venice, London. Yes, it's in London, but we bet 90% of tourists visiting the British capital don't even know it exists. Picture this: peaceful canals lined with colorful barges, floating cafes, and such a relaxed atmosphere that you'll completely forget you're in one of the busiest cities in the world. Little Venice is located in West London, where Regent's Canal meets the Grand Union Canal. It's like a mini Amsterdam in the heart of the city. You can stroll along the waterside paths, grab a coffee on one of the barge cafes, or even take a boat ride through the canals. The best part? Wandering around is totally free, and you'll rarely come across crowds. Travelers tip: go early in the morning or at sunset. The light is magical, and you'll have the canals almost entirely to yourself. Birkenhead Park, Merseyside. Now we're leaving London and heading north to Merseyside to visit a place that changed the history of urban parks around the world: Birkenhead Park. Remember at the beginning we mentioned a park in England that inspired New York's Central Park? Well, this is the one. In 1850, American landscape architect Frederick Law Olmsted visited Birkenhead Park and was so impressed that he used its design as inspiration when creating Central Park. But here's the amazing part. While millions of people visit Central Park every year, Birkenhead Park remains a peaceful 100-acre oasis with lakes, meadows, woodlands, and gardens that you can enjoy in complete tranquility. The park also has a fascinating history. It was the first publicly funded park in the world, designed specifically so that people of all social classes could enjoy it. Today, walking along its winding paths feels like stepping back in time to the Victorian era. The secret waterfalls of Yorkshire. But if you're looking for a truly unique experience, we have to talk about the hidden waterfalls of Yorkshire. In the Yorkshire Dales, there are dozens of spectacular waterfalls tucked away in secret gorges and valleys, some where you can even take a swim. One of our favorites is Janet's Foss near Malham. It's a 30-meter waterfall that drops into a natural pool of crystal clear water. According to local legend, the place is inhabited by fairies, and once you see it, you'll understand why. Bright green moss covers the rocks, ferns form a natural canopy, and the sound of the falling water is absolutely hypnotic. Travelers tip: to reach Janet's Foss, it's an easy 20-minute walk from the village of Malham. Bring a swimsuit if you're brave enough. The water is cold, but the experience is unforgettable. The dramatic cliffs of Beachy Head, without the crowds. Beachy Head is technically well known, but most people stick to the main viewpoint, which is often packed. The secret lies in exploring the lesser-known trails along the cliffs. If you walk east from the main viewpoint along the South Downs Way, you'll discover absolutely stunning spots with panoramic views of the English Channel, and hardly another soul in sight. The white chalk cliffs stretch as far as the eye can see, and on a clear day, you can even see all the way to France. Scotland, between Highlands and secrets. Now we're heading north to Scotland, a land of castles, highlands, and of course, whiskey. But we're going to uncover a Scotland that goes far beyond Edinburgh and the typical Highlands. Isle of Arran, Scotland in miniature. We're starting with a place the Scots call Scotland in miniature, the Isle of Arran. This island in the Firth of Clyde has everything you expect from Scotland. Dramatic mountains, medieval castles, whiskey distilleries, golden beaches, all packed into just 432 square kilometers. What makes Arran special is that you can experience all the diversity of Scotland in one place. Without the tourist crowds you'd find in the Highlands or on Skye, you can hike through the mountainous north of the island in the morning, visit the stunning Brodick Castle in the afternoon, and end your day tasting whiskey at the local Arran distillery. The ferry from Ardrossan takes just 55 minutes, but once you arrive, it feels like you've stepped into a completely different world. The island has a population of just 4,500 people, so authenticity is guaranteed. Glen Coed, but not where you think. Glen Coed is famous, yes, but most people stick to the main viewpoints along the A82 road. The secret is to venture into the lesser-known side valleys. Hidden Valley, or Quair Gabhale in Gaelic, is a secret gorge historically used by the Clan MacDonald to hide stolen cattle. To get there, you need to take a hike of about 3 hours round trip. But the reward is immense, a completely hidden valley surrounded by dramatic mountain peaks, where the silence is so deep you can hear your own heartbeat. The Treshnish Islands. This is an archipelago that very few tourists know about. The Treshnish Islands, off the west coast of Scotland. These 8 small, uninhabited islands are a wildlife paradise and offer some of the most authentic experiences you can have in Scotland. The largest island, Lunga, is famous among insiders for its puffin colonies. Between May and August, thousands of these adorable seabirds nest on the cliffs, and you can watch them up close without disturbing them. But that's not all. You'll also see gray seals, dolphins, and if you're lucky, even minke whales. To get to the Treshnish Islands, you need to take a boat tour from Mull or Iona. But these tours usually have small groups, and the local guides know all the secrets of the islands. Pittenweem, Fife. On the east coast, there's a small fishing village that looks like it's straight out of a storybook, Pittenweem. This village in Fife has just around 1,500 inhabitants. But its brightly colored houses, historic harbor, and local art galleries make it an absolutely charming gem. What makes Pittenweem unique is that it's still an active fishing village. You can watch local fishermen arrive with their catch of the day, visit the Saint, Fillan's caves dating back to the 7th century, and stroll along cobblestone streets that haven't changed much in the last 300 years. Travelers tip, visit during the Pittenweem Arts Festival in August. The whole village turns into an open-air gallery, with art displayed in houses, gardens, and historic buildings. The Ghost Castle of Hermitage. To finish our tour of Scotland, I have to tell you about one of the most atmospheric and least visited castles in the country, Hermitage Castle in the Scottish borders. This 14th century castle has a sinister reputation and is surrounded by legends of ghosts and black magic. But beyond the supernatural stories, Hermitage is architecturally impressive and located in a remote valley where you can wander among the ruins without seeing any other tourists. The castle's history is fascinating. It was home to the powerful lords of Liddesdale and played a crucial role in the wars between Scotland and England. Mary, Queen of Scots, made a famous 50-mile horseback journey to visit her wounded lover here in 1566. Wales, hidden Celtic gems. Now we're heading over to Wales, that land of dragons, castles, and landscapes that seem straight out of epic fantasies. But we're going to explore the Wales that goes beyond Snowdonia and Cardiff. Portmeirion. We start with one of the most surreal places in all of the UK, Portmeirion. This village was created between 1925 and 1975 by architect Sir Clough Williams Ellis as an experiment to prove that a naturally beautiful site could be developed without ruining it. The result is absolutely magical. A Mediterranean-style village with brightly colored houses, ornate fountains, exotic gardens, and spectacular views over the Traeth Bach estuary. Walking through Portmeirion feels like stepping into an Italian fairy tale transported to the Welsh coast. But here's the interesting part. Although Portmeirion is technically a tourist attraction, many visitors stay in the main village and don't explore the surrounding forests and coastal trails. These paths lead you to secret beaches, hidden viewpoints, and corners of the village that most people never see. Travelers tip, buy the full-day pass and stay until sunset. Most day tours leave early, and you'll have the village almost all to yourself during the golden hour. The hidden waterfalls of the Brecon Beacons. The Brecon beacons are famous for Pittenweem and the 4 Waterfalls walk, but there are secret waterfalls tucked away in remote valleys that very few tourists discover. One of my favorites is Stwd Goleadus, locally known as Lady Falls. This 50-meter waterfall is hidden in a deep gorge surrounded by native woodland. What makes it special is that you can walk behind the waterfall along a natural path carved into the rock. The experience of being behind that curtain of water, feeling the cool breeze and hearing the deafening roar is absolutely unforgettable. To get there, you need to hike about 45 minutes from the village of Portmeirion, but the trail isn't well marked, so it feels like a true exploration adventure. Coed y Gopa, the secret forest of North Wales. In North Wales, there is a magical forest called Coed y Gopa that very few tourists know about. This forest sits on a limestone hill overlooking the Irish Sea and is full of mysterious caves, old mine tunnels, and winding trails that lead to spectacular viewpoints. What makes Coed y Gopa special is its unique biodiversity. The limestone caves are home to one of the largest colonies of lesser horseshoe bats in the country. In spring, the forest floor is carpeted with bluebells, creating a magical blue carpet beneath the tree canopy. Llangollen and the Canal. To finish our tour of Wales, let's visit a village that combines history, spectacular landscapes, and one of the most unique boating experiences in the UK, Llangollen. This village in the Dee River Valley is dominated by the ruins of Dinas Bran Castle, but its true treasure is the Llangollen Canal and the famous Ponce Silta Aqueduct. This aqueduct, built in 1805, carries the canal 38 meters above the Dee Valley. You can cross it on foot, or even better, on a traditional narrowboat. The feeling of floating through the air with panoramic views of the Welsh Valley is something you'll never forget. Traveler's tip: rent a narrowboat for half a day and cruise to the aqueduct. No prior experience is needed, and it's one of the most relaxing and unique ways to see the Welsh countryside. Practical tips and planning. Before we finish, we want to give you some practical tips so you can visit these hidden gems like a true local. The best way to explore these places is by renting a car. Many of these spots are not accessible by public transport, and having your own vehicle gives you the freedom to explore at your own pace. The best time to visit is from May to September. Days are longer, the weather is more stable, and you can enjoy outdoor activities. Always bring waterproof clothing, comfortable walking shoes, and a water bottle. The British weather can change quickly. Remember that many of these places are fragile or have local significance. Follow the leave no trace principle and respect wildlife and local communities. Now, we want to hear from you. What's your favorite hidden gem? Is there a special place you've discovered that you think deserves to be known? Leave your recommendation in the comments and share with the community that spot that made you feel like you were truly off the map. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss more content about secret places and unique experiences around the world.